Joy Bangla slogan, don't believe in liberation war spirit, says PM. Edible oil prices hike on despite tax cuts, ruling party syndicate behind price hike, says the NTV. Russian strikes hit Ukraine's Kyiv, Kharkiv, Kramatorsk, causing more deaths. Assalamu alaikum. This is Nusrat Islam welcoming you all to Evening News. You have just had the headlines. Now let's move on to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said those don't chant Joy Bangla slogan. Still, they don't believe the spirit of liberation war and the country's independence. Sheikh Hasina, also Awami League president, said this while addressing a discussion organized by ruling Awami League on the occasion of Bangabandhu's birth anniversary and Children's Day. She said the government is working to materialize the basic dreams for Bangladesh set by Bangabandhu. The holy Shab-e-Barat, the night of fortune, will be observed throughout the country tonight with due religious fervor and devotion. Muslims consider Shab-e-Barat as one of the three most sacred nights and believe that on this night, Almighty Allah decides the fate of all human beings, fixing their livelihood for the next year. President Abdul Hamid and Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina greeted all Muslims of the country and elsewhere across the world on the occasion of the holy Shab-e-Barat. Visitors from different corners have already booked hotel rooms as per their requirement in Cox's Bazar and Coral Island, St. Martin's. Rooms and hotels and motels were booked ahead of a 3-day holiday starting from Thursday to Saturday. The nation on Thursday celebrated Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman's birth anniversary. The day being a public holiday has added to the joy of holidaymakers. Thousands of people craving for a pleasant trip have left cities and towns and are currently on their way to Cox's Bazar. The prices of edible oil have gone up at the wholesale level despite the 30% tax exemption at the import and production stages. Amid a public outcry over the spiral in the prices of edible oil, the government on 14th March waived a 15% value-added tax at the production stage and 5% at the retail level. 2 days later, another 10% VAT was cut at the import stage. And yet, the wholesale prices of soybean and palm oils increased. Retailers at several kitchen markets in Dhaka were seen selling a liter of bottled soybean oil for Taka 168. Meanwhile, the price of beef, rice and other essential cooking items has also increased ahead of Ramadan. BNP chairperson advisor Amanullah Aman has alleged that people of the country is suffering for unbearable price hike of essential commodities as the ruling class is involved in corruption through syndicate. He said this at a press conference today.
দুর্নীতিতে দেশ ছেয়ে গিয়েছে সিন্ডিকেট করে দ্রব্যমূল্যের ঊর্ধ্বগতির পিছনে একটি মাত্র কারণ বর্তমান শাসক গোষ্ঠীর মন্ত্রী এমপি তারা নিজেরা আজকে এই দুর্নীতিতে জড়িয়ে দ্রব্যমূল্যের ঊর্ধ্বগতিতে জন্য এবং তারাই দায়ী এর জন্য
Two teenage boys have died while trying to save a friend from drowning in the Podda River in Rajshahi. The incident took place in the city's Borokuti neighborhood around 11:30 a.m. on Friday, said Mazharul Islam, chief of Boalia police station. The victims were identified as Borokuti residents Nirav 15 and Shahin 16. Both of them were 8th graders in local schools. A group of 10 friends, including Nirav and Shahin, had gone to bath in the river in the morning, Mazharul said, citing some locals. The government has dropped the name of Amir Hamza from the list of Independence Award winners after controversy over his past. The Cabinet Division today issued a revised list of 9 individuals and 1 organization for the award. Amir Hamza, who was awarded the Shadhinota Padok 2022 in literature posthumously, was sentenced to life imprisonment on charge of killing a farmer and a minor girl in 1978. The government is formulating a national policy geared towards enabling students to continue their education in times of crisis such as the COVID-19 pandemic. The new blended education system will combine traditional classroom-based teaching with remote learning. Education Minister Deepu Moni said after inaugurating an ICU unit at Chatpur General Hospital today. However, she also stressed the need to create the necessary infrastructure and train teachers for its effective implementation of the policy.
আমাদের আচরণের উপরে নির্ভর করবে আমাদের পরবর্তী প্রজন্ম যারা নতুন প্রজন্ম এখন তারা কতটা সুস্থভাবে সাধারণ সময়েও যেন ব্লেন্ডেড পদ্ধতিতে অর্থাৎ অনলাইন অফলাইন দুইভাবেই যেন পড়াশোনার কাজটি চালিয়ে নেওয়া যায় সেই জন্য সারা দেশের ক্ষেত্রে সেটা যেন করা সম্ভব হয় তার একটা জাতীয় নীতিমালা আমরা প্রণয়ন করছি।
The ongoing mild heat wave will continue in different parts of Bangladesh, according to the Bangladesh Meteorological Department. A mild heat wave is sweeping over Khulna and Sylhet divisions, Dhaka, Tangail, Faridpur, Rangamati, Chatpur, Feni, Rajshahi, Pabna, Bogura and Patuakhali districts, and Shandip and Sitakundu upajelas, and it may continue, said a Met Office bulletin issued on Friday morning. The highest temperature on Thursday was recorded at 37.9 degrees Celsius in Rajshahi. International news. Ukrainian officials said Russian strikes hit the capital Kyiv and Kharkiv and Kramatorsk in the east, causing deaths. Missiles destroy an aircraft repair plant near the airport in the western Ukrainian city of Lviv. Russian troops and separatist allies are fighting in the center of Mariupol against nationalists, according to the Russian Defense Ministry. U.S. President Joe Biden is expected to warn Chinese President Xi Jinping against supporting Russia during a phone call on Friday. Russian forces also pressed their assault on other Ukrainian cities Friday as world leaders pushed for an investigation of the Kremlin's repeated attacks on civilian targets, including schools, hospitals, and residential areas.
What is crazy? It's front of them preschool, and you see the damaged preschool. Thank God, it's nobody was in preschool and school. 6 buildings is damaged. Nobody can live in these buildings. We evacuate right now the people, but one more fact is the war against civilians. I doesn't see military people here. It's no military base. It's just apartments from civilians.
As the war in Ukraine enters its 3rd week, Qatar continues its preparations ahead of the 2022 Football World Cup. FIFA barred Russia from World Cup Qatar and other international sports competitions. Russia's flag was removed from the qualified national flags raised next to FIFA World Cup in Qatar official countdown clock on the picturesque corniche in Doha. Russia's expulsion from international football ahead of the World Cup playoffs is heading toward yet another urgent case at the Court of Arbitration for Sport. As Russia appeals the decision, Poland's players threatened to boycott World Cup qualifiers that was set to be played at the end of the month. Before ending, let's have a look on the headlines once again. Those don't chant Joy Bangla slogan don't believe in liberation war spirit, says PM. Edible oil prices hike on despite tax cuts, ruling party syndicate behind the price hike, says BNP. Russian strikes hit Ukraine's Kyiv, Kharkiv, Kramatorsk, causing more deaths. And that's all from the newsroom for now. To know updates, videos of this bulletin, visit our website www.ntvbd.com. Besides, visit our YouTube and verified Facebook page for updates of our NTV's all popular programs and bulletins. Our next bulletin, Shondhar Khobor, will be aired in Bangla at 7:30 p.m. Thank you for being with us. Have a good time.